There are still places on Earth where the modern world has never set foot. Hidden deep within jungles, islands, and deserts, there are tribes that live as if time itself forgot them. Some guard secrets older than history itself. Others seem almost supernatural in the way they appear, disappear, or survive. Who are these people? What do they know that we've lost? Welcome to 5 Things and Facts. If you love strange facts and mysteries, hit that like button and subscribe. Today we're diving into the top 5 most mysterious tribes in the world. Groups so isolated, so enigmatic, that scientists, explorers, and governments struggle to understand or even contact them. Let's begin our journey from number 5. 5. The Sentinelese, the island of no return. Off the coast of India, in the turquoise waters of the Andaman Sea, lies North Sentinel Island, one of the most forbidden places on Earth. This small island, covered in dense tropical forest, is home to the Sentinelese, a tribe that has lived completely isolated from the outside world for tens of thousands of years. When outsiders approach, they are met not with curiosity but with arrows. Every attempt to contact the Sentinelese has ended in disaster. In 2006, 2 fishermen who accidentally drifted too close were killed instantly. Even government helicopters flying overhead were attacked with spears and stones. The Sentinelese are believed to be direct descendants of the first humans to leave Africa, possibly over 60,000 years ago. That means they've lived in complete isolation, longer than almost any other human group in history. No one knows their language, culture, or beliefs. We don't even know what they call themselves. What's fascinating is how well they've adapted. Despite having no modern tools, their survival skills are unmatched. They build canoes that skim the lagoon but never venture into deep water, almost as if they know the ocean is not their friend. They hunt with wooden-tipped arrows, and from aerial images, we see huts made in perfect circular patterns, a sign of organization and tradition passed down for millennia. In the 1970s and 80s, a few cautious attempts were made to offer gifts, coconuts, pots, even pigs. Sometimes the Sentinelese accepted them, sometimes they shot arrows and buried the gifts in the sand. It was as if they were saying, "We don't need your world." Today it's illegal to go within 5 kilometers of North Sentinel Island. The Indian government has declared it a protected zone, recognizing that contact could destroy their society, not just through violence, but through disease. A simple flu could wipe them out. But perhaps the biggest mystery is why they resist contact so fiercely. Some anthropologists believe their ancestors suffered brutal attacks from colonizers centuries ago, and the stories of those horrors live on in their oral traditions. Others think they simply don't want change. They've seen enough from a distance to know what the modern world brings. Curiously, during the 2004 tsunami, satellites recorded something incredible. While nearby islands were devastated, the Sentinelese survived almost unharmed. It's believed they recognized the signs, the retreating water, the trembling ground, and moved inland before the waves hit. How did they know? Maybe after thousands of years living with nature, they can read it in ways we've forgotten. If you're enjoying this video, leave a like. We're just getting started. 4. The Korowai, the tree dwellers of Papua. In the remote jungles of Papua, Indonesia, far from civilization, lives the Korowai tribe, one of the last known groups to build their homes high up in the trees. Their tree houses, some perched over 40 meters above the ground, sway in the wind like living towers. Why so high? According to the Korowai, it protects them from evil spirits that walk on the ground, and from rival clans. Climbing one of their homes feels like entering another world, a canopy kingdom where life, death, and legend intertwine. For decades, the Korowai were said to be cannibals, stories spread by early explorers and journalists. But reality is more nuanced. While there's evidence that ritual cannibalism once existed, many of those tales were exaggerated or misunderstood. The truth is that for the Korowai, the world is filled with spirits called kakwa, evil beings that take human form. When someone dies unexpectedly, they believe a kakwa is to blame. The tribe's justice? Hunt, kill, and sometimes eat the spirit in human disguise. It's not hunger. It's spiritual warfare. The Korowai's isolation also preserved their language, myths, and survival skills. They use sago palms for food, build tools from bones and bamboo, and navigate dense forests by memory alone. Until the 1970s, the world didn't even know they existed. When anthropologists first made contact, They were met with suspicion and arrows ready. But here's a stunning fact. Some Korowai have begun leaving the jungle, tempted by modern goods or curious about the outside world. Those who have often regret it. Many return saying cities are noisy, confusing, and full of sickness. For them, the forest is not primitive. It's perfect. Today, the Korowai face a fragile future. Tourism, illegal logging, and exploitation threaten their land and culture. Yet, their spirit remains unbroken. Living proof that humanity doesn't just survive in nature, it can thrive in harmony with it. 3. The Awa, the world's most endangered tribe. Deep in the Amazon rainforest of Brazil lives a tribe that might not exist much longer. The Awa, sometimes called the most endangered tribe on Earth. There are fewer than 400 of them left, and about 100 still live with no contact with the outside world. They move silently through the forest, carrying bows, children, and fire. Yes, fire. The Awa are nomadic hunter-gatherers, and they keep burning embers in tree bark when they travel. That way, when they stop, they can relight their fires instantly. It's an ancient, almost poetic image, carrying the flame of their ancestors through the forest. But the Awa's mystery isn't just about their isolation. It's about their connection to the forest. They see every animal as kin. Monkeys are people of the trees, and spirits live in rivers and leaves. Killing more than you need brings misfortune. Their world is a living, breathing family. Unfortunately, the modern world keeps closing in. Illegal loggers, miners, and settlers have invaded their land. Entire sections of rainforest, their home, have been burned to ash. Yet somehow the uncontacted Awa have survived, vanishing deeper into the jungle whenever danger comes. When Brazil's government tried to help by relocating them, many refused. One elder said, "How can we live away from the trees? The forest is our breath." That's not poetry. That's their reality. Here's something few know. When satellite images spotted a small group of moving figures in a green sea of trees, it turned out to be Awa hunters. No GPS, no technology. Yet they navigate the rainforest with the precision of nature itself. Their knowledge of medicinal plants rivals modern pharmacology, and their silence keeps them alive. It's a haunting thought. As we destroy the rainforest, we're not just erasing trees, we're erasing entire civilizations. The Awa remind us that there are still corners of Earth where humanity and nature are one, and that mystery is worth protecting. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing Top 5s. The next tribes will blow your mind. 2. The San, Africa's first people. Before pyramids, before kings, before any written history, there were the San people, also known as the Bushmen of the Kalahari Desert. They are believed to be the oldest continuous culture on Earth. With genetic roots going back over 150,000 years, they've lived across southern Africa, Botswana, Namibia, and South Africa, surviving where almost no one else could. The desert is dry, merciless, and vast, yet the San move through it with the grace of ghosts. They know which roots hold water, which tracks belong to which animal, and how to follow those tracks for days. What makes the San mysterious isn't just their age, it's their spiritual depth. Their rituals involve trance dances, where healers enter altered states to speak with the spirit world. During these dances, they say energy rises from the base of the spine, a force they call enum. It burns through the body, healing the sick and connecting them with their ancestors. Modern scientists studying their brainwaves during these trances found changes similar to those seen in deep meditation. Proof that ancient knowledge may hold power we barely understand. Their rock art, spread across caves and cliffs, is another mystery. Thousands of years old, it shows half-human, half-animal figures, shamans transforming, crossing the line between worlds. It's art that feels alive, as if it's whispering messages from a time before time. Despite colonization, displacement, and cultural loss, many San still hold to their traditions. They teach their children through stories, not schools. One San proverb says, "The desert is full of voices. Only silence can hear them." It's a haunting reminder that the oldest humans on Earth may also be the wisest, and that perhaps our greatest technology once was listening. 1. The Dogon, the tribe that knew the stars. In the cliffs of Mali, West Africa, lives the Dogon people, a tribe whose astronomical knowledge has baffled scientists for decades. long before telescopes. The Dogon spoke of Sirius, the brightest star in the sky, but not just what you can see. They described Sirius B, an invisible companion star so dense and tiny, it wasn't officially discovered until the 20th century. How did they know? According to Dogon elders, the knowledge came from beings called the Nomo, amphibious entities who came from the sky in a spinning vessel of fire. They taught the Dogon about the stars, agriculture, and life itself. Sound like science fiction? Maybe, but the details are eerily accurate. Dogon myths also describe Saturn's rings and Jupiter's moons, centuries before modern astronomy confirmed them. Even their sacred masks, used in the Sigi ceremony held every 60 years, align with the orbit of Sirius B, an astonishing coincidence. Or perhaps something deeper. Some researchers argue that the Dogon's knowledge could have come from contact with early explorers or lost ancient civilizations. Others believe it's proof of an ancient connection between humans and the cosmos. But beyond the mysteries of the stars, the Dogon have a deeply symbolic culture. Their villages are designed to represent the human body, with the head, arms, and legs formed by clusters of houses and temples. Their art, rituals, and dances reflect balance between heaven and earth. One fascinating curiosity: the Dogon's funeral ceremonies can last for weeks, involving hundreds of dancers wearing towering wooden masks. Each mask represents a force of nature, wind, water, ancestors, and when they move, it's said the universe itself dances with them. So whether their cosmic knowledge came from gods, ancient travelers, or pure observation, the Dogon remind us of something profound. The line between science and mystery is thinner than we think. From the hidden island of the Sentinelese to the cosmic wisdom of the Dogon, these tribes show us that mystery still thrives in the corners of our world. While technology connects billions, these few remain connected to something older: nature, spirit, and the unspoken rhythms of existence. Maybe, in trying to reach the stars, we've forgotten the wisdom of those who walk the earth, and that might be the greatest mystery of all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to 5 Things and Facts for more top 5 stories that explore the strange, the ancient, and the unknown.